This item right here, the Dust 2 souvenir packages from Rio Major, this is what we're gonna talk about today. And specifically, I'm gonna talk about why I think it's a pretty good investment and the reason why I may or may not have bought 1,000 of these. First of all, we're going to recap the recent events that made this collection a lot more attractive as an investment and explain why I have so much confidence in them that I was willing to burn a freaking hole in my pocket. But before we get into all that, I want to present you a new sponsor for my channel, Skinflow.gg, which is an instant cash out website for your CSGO skins. I decided to collaborate with them in the first place because they actually offer a pretty fair amount from what I've seen, at least comparing to all the other instant cash out websites that I have seen before. As well as the fact that the person that contacted me about this sponsorship is someone that I've done quite a bit of business with, so I decided to give it a try. Plus, if you use my referral code, which you can apply in your profile page, you get a bonus 2% when you sell your skins. If you do decide to give it a try, then please let me know how it went, but now let's get back to the headlines of this video. I may or may not have a shitload of these souvenir packages, but I didn't just buy these cases and then decide to make the video that, oh, they're good and so on. No, there's actually some valid reasons why I think these souvenir packages are the shit. The first and the biggest reason is that Dust 2, the map, has been removed from the active duty pool, which means that the next major, the map Dust 2, is not going to be played and it's not gonna have souvenir packages during the next major. So we're pretty much limited in supply for these 2021 Dust 2 collection souvenir packages. Now obviously there have been 3 majors that had these packages, the Stockholm, the Antwerp and the Rio. And the absolute only difference between these containers is what kind of stickers they get. Obviously the Rio ones are gonna get Rio stickers and so on, you get it, right? But besides the stickers, there is no difference whatsoever. If you get the gold arabesque from Stockholm or you get it from Rio, it's the absolute same AK arabesque, it's just different stickers. It doesn't matter that much. The only thing they do have in common is the fact that they all have the same skins, right? I mean, it makes sense because they're the same collection. But if you get an AK golden arabesque from this container from Rio or you get it from Antwerp, it doesn't matter. But if you're gonna open Antwerp once, you're gonna be paying twice more currently because there's 6.6 euros on the market, while the Rios are still under 3 euros. And you can still buy them in game for 2.99, but on the market they're like 2.81, so it makes more sense to buy. So the conclusion that I make from this is that whenever the Rio Dust 2 packages get removed from the game, from the in-game shop, because yeah, you can still buy them there, right, from the tournament shop, it's still not removed like 5 months later. Of course I'm joking, but like, it's been over 2 months, right? They should have been removed. I don't know why they're not doing it. But eventually they will be removed and the 2021 Dust 2 souvenir collection is going to be considered discontinued. Well, unless they make a remake of Dust 2 and bring it back somehow, but I would think that they would also bring another collection. So I would say that this is it, right? That's all you get. But considering that they're almost the exact same thing, I would expect them to reach the exact same price as Antwerp and Stockholm, kinda equalize somewhere in the middle, right? The Rio supply is obviously gonna be larger than these two because they've been discontinued for longer and the people can't just buy them, generate more of those, but people still can generate more of these. So there's been quite a lot of these going around lately. Another reason why I'm so confident with these packages is that there is little reason for us to think that something could go wrong, right? There's lots of reasons with other things like discounts for capsules and so on. Like people thought, oh, maybe we're not gonna get discounts for the Rio capsules, but we got, just like we got them every single year, right? But we never had something like discounts for packages or something like that, so it's not even worth discussing, right? That's why I think this is quite a good investment. If you're asking me how many did I buy, I bought 1,000 of them, and I also bought them for quite cheap. But the thing is, I didn't get them on Steam, I got them on Buff. And I got them for 1.91 euros on Buff. I know, right now they're quite a bit more expensive, but I managed to get 1,000 for 1.91. And yes, considering that they're now already 2.18, I am already technically 14% in profit, which is really nice, but I have a lot more faith in these items than what I got so far from them. And even though I have so many of these already, I'm selling some of them for a profit now, and at the same time I'm buying some more on Buff, so that whenever they do eventually get removed from the game, I still have around 1,000, right? I'm just buying as many as I'm selling. If you're wondering how long do I plan on holding to these items for, well, if there is any spike whatsoever that I see in the market, I will try and sell as many as I can in that time, because I do prefer trading and flipping as opposed to investing. Oftentimes it's just better, so I will take advantage of that. And considering that the supply for those souvenir packages is going to be stopped or discontinued forever, perhaps, let's hope so, that also is going to benefit the non-souvenir versions, because even though they're discontinued forever, the non-souvenir ones, they actually get dragged down in price by the souvenir ones, which usually we have almost unlimited supply of every single major. Like in the Mirage collection, we have that problem. We have the non-souvenir version being dragged down in price by the souvenir version because there's just so many of them available. But in this case, there's going to be less gold arabesques available overall, considering both the souvenir and non-souvenir. So because there is less of them overall, the price for both versions is gonna be higher than what it could be if the Dust 2 collection, the souvenir one, wasn't discontinued. So yeah, I think that it might be a really great time to be investing into the non-souvenir version of the Dust 2 2021 collection, because once the souvenir ones go up a lot in price, the non-souvenir ones are gonna be climbing up just as much. Of course, with every investment there are risks, and if you were to buy those Rio packages, it's not absolutely guaranteed that you're gonna make profit on them. You might have to wait for half a year before you do make profit. Like for example, when the next major starts in 3 or 4 months from now, you might see this souvenir going up in price, because then the majority of CSGO players is gonna realize that, oh wait, no more Dust 2 souvenir packages, right, let me just quickly buy some of those. And that's probably when the biggest spike is gonna happen. But afterwards, they might just keep going up in price. If you're thinking of buying these things right now, I think it is reasonable to do so, because if it were to be removed from the in-game shop, it is most certainly gonna go up in price. Even if it's a spike, even if there is no growth after a few days, just an initial spike and fall afterwards, it would still be reasonable to buy, right? Because it seems the longer you wait to buy these things, the more they go up in price, up until the moment when they're finally gonna be removed from the shop. So yeah, let me know how many of these you might be getting or not. Maybe tell me why you think they're not that great. Tell me why you think they might be great instead. Maybe something that I missed. And yeah, hopefully I am going to see you in another video. Till then, go make some profits. Go make Lord Gaben proud. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.